Hello everybody, once again to you, and I'm checking over my stream settings to make sure everything is working. It looks like it is. Alright, sweet. So today we'll be playing through Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because Sephiroth himself has appeared in the game. And I'm so excited for this. And that's my squeaky chair. I would say I gotta get this replaced, but I actually did get one recently because my family is super awesome, but I haven't put it together yet because I'm lazy. So, in today's stream, we'll be playing the Sephiroth challenge. Basically, what that means is that if you get the DLC and if you beat the challenge, then you can play him just a little bit early, which is going to be super cool. Now, I will not be playing online with random people with Sephiroth because he just came out today, so that probably wouldn't be the most fair thing in the world. But I will be opening up an online lobby with viewers if enough people will come in a little bit later, so that's going to be pretty fun as well. And we're going to skip the rest of this because I just want to get into the game. Software update available. Bye! And if anybody's in the stream chat, let me know if the audio balancing is any good, because I can't exactly check that live. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can. Hold on a second. Alright, the audio balancing seems fine, so yay! Sorry about that. Let's get into the game. Sephiroth challenge. This is the Final Fantasy 7 contest. This makes me super happy. For players who want a near certain victory, for players seeking a challenge, and for players, for expert players in search of a serious challenge. We're gonna play easy because I'm a wimp. Alright, so let's go with my go-to character, Inkling. Hit your opponent with a hammer to send them flying. The thing is starting! Oh, it's a stamina match, okay. Alright, so this is going to be our first time fighting Sephiroth ever, and man, I never thought this would be possible. An Inkling from Splatoon fighting Sephiroth from Final Fantasy 7. Oh man. Okay, this is like really exciting. And even though this isn't exactly the Square Enix character that I had in mind for Smash Brothers, this is still really cool. And we defeated him already. Wow, that was easy. Is that all we need to do the thing? Okay, no, never mind. Oh, it was! Okay, I thought we had to beat it on a harder difficulty. Well, I'm gonna try fighting him on a harder difficulty. Because that was kind of way too easy. Okay, you know, I'm gonna save a screenshot of this because this is just way too cool. And we'll save another one without the pressing the button thing. And button mash just in case. There we go. Yay! Alright. And before we get started, I want to double check the stream real quick, because I kind of was pretty quick about setting up the stream, so I want to make sure everything's working okay. Okay, it seems to be alright. We played with Inkling last time, so let's switch to Joker. Man, Joker from Persona fighting the final boss of Final Fantasy VII. This is one of the coolest things about Smash Brothers in general, is that you just never really know who to expect in these games and things like that, and there's a car outside, and that's rude. But you never know who to expect when it comes to who's going to be playable and stuff like that. So, I was very open to use my Persona against that to see how much that charges up Arsene and things like that. Well, Arsene's already around anyway, so secure that. Alright, so one thing that Sakurai mentioned during the presentation was that Sephiroth's more powerful attacks leave him wide open and things like that, which makes sense because bouncing and things like that. So that is definitely one thing that I want to keep in mind. It's also worth mentioning that I'm probably going to be a little bit more quiet during this stream than usual, because Smash Brothers is definitely a game that you got to focus on and things like that. Hey, that was kind of a cool thing where I was able to get behind him when he pulled up the counter thing. Hey! Yay! I did the thingy. Are you proud of me? Car, go away! Yeah! Haha! I did the thingy. And I'm too much of a wimp to try very hard right now, so we'll get back to that a little bit later. Alright, so the first thing I usually do whenever I get a new character is I like to go into training mode, and just testing around with the character and things like that. Now I would go into the new stage, but I actually want to go into the boxing ring first, because I want to see what the stadium title is. That's just one of the things I like doing whenever I play with a new character in Smash. So... Sephiroth! Oh, it's so cool. Okay, who are we gonna have? Well, let's have him fight Cloud. Because who else? That's gonna be the first opponent. Except for Inkling and Joker and things like that. But, technicalities. Alright, let's see what the stadium title is. Stadium title. Up here. Man, Sephiroth jumps really high. Wow. Getting the thing up here already. I don't think it's going to right now. So let's try him out a bit. I'm gonna get rid of the... which one is it? That's... How do I get rid of the thing on the right? There we go. Do not display. Okay. So yeah, I don't know why the thing's not appearing right now, but... we'll just play around with Sephiroth's moveset for a bit. So, one thing you can do is that you can go into here and press the ZR button to check the moveset, so... we have the fire things, hold the button down to charge, release do the thing, shadow fire, blade rush, skin tele, supernova, and the winged form. Alright, so we probably won't be able to see the winged form when we're doing this thing. Sephiroth does the floating thing too. Cloud floats around on the ground whenever he fights and things like that, so it looks like Sephiroth does that as well. I think that's supposed to be a reference to how in Final Fantasy VII, when you go attack your opponent, they kind of just float to the enemy and things like that. How good is your range? Okay, so Sephiroth's sword, the range on the side smash doesn't seem like it's that great, but it's the middle of the blade that you want to attack that, because that's the sweet spot. Kind of like Marth, except it's towards the middle of the blade rather than the tip of it. Have there been any other characters like that? I know Roy's sweet spot is towards the base of the sword. Okay, that's your forward throw. Or back throw, excuse me. Alright, wait for you to go down and do that. Okay, now let's try the specials. Yeah! That makes me happy. How about your taunts? This one's really, really cool. I like this one as well. Alright, how quick can that KO? Okay, they need to be close for that to work. Okay, can we just admire how cool Sephiroth looks when he charges that up? Alright, so it's not the fastest attacking thing in the world. So it's not gonna be like one of those things where you can just spam the projectile and things like that. That's blue. That is really flashy. Okay, that fires pretty far. Yay! We defeated Cloud! Man, just look at how high he jumps. I did not expect Sephiroth to be such a good jumper and things like that. I know he's a lightweight character and things like that, which is also kind of surprising. Alright, so that's... The up tilt's not great for stopping opponents. Is it great for combos? It kind of is. As I imagine that would be easy to get out of once people realize that I'm doing this constantly. Alright. Ah, that's the... It looks like the tilt has slightly bigger range than the smash attack. Might be wrong about that, though. That KO'd, wow. This one here is the one move that I'm not sure I like that much, because a lot of the other characters already have this. I think Cloud and Joker have a move similar to this, but it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so this one right here, during the presentation it said that the debris doesn't actually fly unless you hit the ground. So let's try that. And something about the debris was also great for attacking as well. So hopefully that does the thing. Alright. Alright, how good's the range on the up smash? That's pretty decent, wow. It looks like it's a little slow to start though, so probably not the best recovery. Not recovery, probably not the best defensive option. Alright, now let's watch the pièce de resistance. I'm so excited for this one. Let's do it! Oh man, that is like the perfect final smash for Sephiroth. In the original game, that move takes a lot longer to actually happen. I believe he also destroys like a bunch of other planets as well, but it's only Earth during the smash. Alright, so it looks like that triggers the same range as like Hero or something like that. Alright, one more time. I just have to watch it again. It's so cool. Alright, now let's get into an actual battle. Alrighty then, let's go over this way. We'll be battling on the Smash stages and things like that. I'm also going to turn my TV up a little bit so I can actually hear the music during this first match. So there might be a little bit of an echoing effect on the videos. I do apologize in advance for that. Okay, that should be good. Alright. So, let's get into the game. Okay. It is weird seeing more than 2 songs in here. Because it's been like that way ever since Final Fantasy got into Smash. It's just... Okay. One Winged Angel. Let's do that. And... we'll have the Advent Children version play for the second one. So one thing I gotta say is that I'm honestly surprised that it kind of took this long for One Winged Angel to even appear in a Smash game. First of all, I want to say that level 7 is usually the one that I start off with. Is usually the one that I play with because it kind of seems like that sweet spot of my skill level because I am not that very good. I'm not very good at Smash, so 7 difficulty seems like the sweet spot. I'm gonna bump it down to 6 for this first one because I haven't played around with Sephiroth at all. Sephiroth versus Cloud. Also, we're playing the Final Destination version because why not? So I gotta say, I absolutely love this stage from what we've seen during the presentation. It is kind of a big spoiler for Final Fantasy VII though, because this does take place during the final boss, but Sephiroth is the final boss of Final Fantasy VII, so it's kind of expected. I will say, it's kind of funny, my first thought when Sakurai was talking about that was that... My first thought was that if they used the final boss of Final Fantasy VII Remake for the stage, Sakurai probably would have gotten sued by Square Enix because of that. Because when Final Fantasy VII Remake first released, Square Enix was actually threatening to sue people who upload the ending to the game, which was like, oh, that's kind of not that great. Alright. Talking about playing games is kind of difficult, especially in a game like this where you gotta concentrate. Oh, we have the wing out. That's pretty cool. So the wing makes your attacks just a little bit stronger and things like that, and during your smash attacks, you also get super armor. Okay. I used my down special thinking it was a counter, but that's actually not the right one. Alright. Ah, it's too far away. And now Cloud gets to use the Omni Slash. So something really cool is that Cloud actually has a kind of new Final Smash, because the Advent Children costumes now has a different appearance with using the Omni Slash. And I did not expect that. I did not expect that the new Final Smash would be from the costume, because my first thought when I saw that was that it was probably like a new Smash attack that Cloud would use on Sephiroth. But that doesn't seem like it's the case. Alright, down to the last stock. We can do this. Owie! Okay, what is he? Okay, I was trying to do this side special, but the range doesn't seem like it's that great. I was trying to do an up tilt right there, but it, yeah, didn't work. I probably could have done this. That's coming too far away. Yeah, it's too far away. It just kind of barely attacked him. Okay, let's finish off the final attack. Final smash! Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Come on! That makes me happy! That made him fall asleep. Oh, that's kind of awkward. So the thing with Supernova is that that victory screen makes me so happy. Ah, that makes me so happy. In case you can't tell, I'm very excited about this. Oh man, that is the perfect victory scream. That is perfection. Alright, is there anything in stream chat? Hello, Ethan Draws. Hope you're doing great today. I'm doing really great right now. I'm really happy. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go back out of this and, well, okay, I was going to back out of that so that we could play without the stage morph. But I'm going to stay with this for a bit, because I did want to see what the stadium title was. Alright, so while we go through this, I'd like to discuss a little bit of a theory that I have. Okay, well, first of all, let's check out the alternate costumes. We got that. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Let's go with the basic one. And we'll have you fight Dragon Quest Hero. So I have a theory about the rest of the Fighter Pass. So far during Fighters Pass 2, every DLC character has come from a company that already has a character in Smash. So we got Min Min, who's a Nintendo character, and obviously there are going to be Nintendo characters in Smash Bros. And things like that. And then we got Steve, who belongs to Microsoft, who has Banjo-Kazooie in the game already. And now we have... oh man, that would have been so cool if it worked. But now we have Sephiroth, who comes from a Square Enix series, who has two characters in Smash with Hero and Cloud and things like that. So my theory is, if this pattern keeps going, then that means that the remaining characters could come from Sega, Konami, or SNK. Now, it is entirely possible that this isn't how it's going to work, and that there might be a character from his company who hasn't had any characters in Smash yet. That's very possible. It might just be a coincidence. But with that logic in mind, my personal theory is... now! And no, we were defeated. So, yeah, that's my personal theory that the remaining 3 characters are going to come from Konami, Sega, and SNK. I don't know who the other characters could be. Actually, well, as a yes! Yes, they did it! His stadium title is One Winged Angel! Oh, man. Okay. Stadium titles are kind of hit and miss when it comes to certain characters. Like Shulk, for example, his stadium title is the Visionary. When that's... Okay, that one drives me crazy because throughout the entirety of Xenoblade Chronicles, Shulk is called the heir to the Monado. Why is that not the stadium title? But yeah, Sephiroth is One Winged Angel. That makes me really happy. But anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, I don't think one of the DLC characters will be a Konami character, though. I think Capcom would probably be more likely. If that's the case, then I think it's going to be a Resident Evil character. Probably Chris Redfield, but I'm personally hoping for Jill Valentine. I don't know who the Sega character could be. My wish would be for Hatsune Miku, but that's not going to happen. So I don't know who the other one could be. Might be a second Sonic the Hedgehog character or someone like that. Sephiroth's victory screen. He didn't walk away into the flames in this one. Oh, that's different. But yeah. I think I have an idea for who the SNK character could be, assuming this theory is 100% accurate, like all my theories always are. So, my theory is that the SNK character could be Nakoruru from Samurai Showdown, because on the SNK stage, there are like no Samurai Showdown characters there. We do have music from that series, but no characters or anything like that. So, I think it might be Nakoruru, because aside from Terry, she's like one of the most popular SNK characters of all time. So, I think it's going to be her. Now, this is just purely speculation based off a theory. Now, again, it could all just be like a coincidence and things like that, but it's just something that I wanted to bring up because I think it's an interesting... I think it's an interesting pattern that we've seen from the DLC characters so far. Now, as for who I'd want to see as the other characters, the big one that I really want is Lara Croft. Like, I've always wanted Lara Croft in Smash Brothers, and I'm honestly not quite sure how much of a chance she has now with Sephiroth in the game, because on one hand, it could be... Okay, well, one pattern I gotta get out of with Sephiroth right now is I gotta stop fully charging that attack, because the other ones have better range and things like that. Owie. Yay. Okay, so I'm not quite sure about Lara Croft right now, because as much as I really want her in Smash, I think Sephiroth kind of lowers her chances a little bit. Unless it's like a Joker situation where, rather than saying that she comes from Square Enix, they would come from Crystal Dynamics and things like that, because Square Enix only owns the rights to the series. It's kind of a weird situation right now. But... yeah, going back to my point. Sorry for the long tangent, but going back to my point, the 3 characters I really want Lara Croft, like I said. I also really want a Zelda character, because it's been since Brawl, since there's been a new Zelda character in Smash. That is way too long. So, I think it might be one of the champions from Breath of the Wild. My wish would be for Urbosa. But maybe a champion Zelda would work as well, because that'd be really cool. Okay, that doesn't work for him when the character's behind you. Okay. Sephiroth's Final Smash is a little bit hard to pull off. Ah, wee! Okay, this is probably going to be the last, that was a screen KO. I think this might be the only the second time where... This might be the only second time where the character's back faces the camera when they do a screen KO. What was I saying before this? I don't remember, so let's move on to a different topic. Owie! 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 Oh no! Well, that's a fitting end for Sephiroth. But now we get to see what his losing animation looks like. That's just okay. The history between those two characters, it's so fascinating watching them clap for the other one. Okay, so I'm gonna play with Cloud this time around because I want to trigger his Advent Children Omnislash thingy. That's the one that I usually play with, and let's go with Sephiroth. So, did Sakurai say if that new version of Cloud's Final Smash is only for against Sephiroth, or is that just in general? Because that's really cool if it is. Alright. I hope you enjoy my button mashing ASMR. Alright, Cloud is one of my top mains in this game, so hopefully that means that we can conquer this world and things like that. Alright, so let's take care of that. Okay, so the funny thing about Final Fantasy and Smash is that because Cloud appeared in Smash Brothers before Final Fantasy VII Remake happened, technically speaking, the Wii U got an HD Midgard before PlayStation ever did, which is really funny. But even though Final Fantasy VII Remake is out now, an HD version of the final boss is on Switch before it's on PlayStation. That's just really amusing to think about. Okay, that broke my shield. That's not very nice. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Owie! That hurt my feelings. How dare you, Sephiroth? Alright then, let's hear that, and go this way. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. New Final Smash! Did I not choose the right alternate costume, or wait, maybe that's only for the second I don't know. Something that's supposed to be like the new Final Smash thingy, but oh well. We'll play another round after this. Oh! Oh, that was death! Okay, one detail that I really liked during the Sakurai presentation was whenever Sephiroth defeated one of the bosses during the classic mode route, he'd walk away slowly from the battle, which was just really, really funny. There we go. Okay, that one looks like it's going to be difficult to avoid and stuff like that. Okay, that gave Cloud a flower. Oh no! I was trying to charge up the thing! I was trying to charge up the limit break, but I accidentally used it. Oh well. Alright, next up, let's do a... Okay, I'm gonna look up real quick how to trigger that other Final Smash. Alright, it says that any of the Advent Children costumes triggers it. Maybe I didn't, maybe the update hasn't downloaded, or I don't know. But anyway, well, we'll keep using that stage. And Persona, because why not? Alright, well, first of all, let's set Joker as the person we'll be battling. After this, we'll probably do a team match. And I did say when I first announced this stream that we'd probably be doing online matches, but yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of people in the stream chat tonight, so we'll probably just do that another night or something like that. So one thing I would say that I'm kind of sad about with Sephiroth and Smash is that earlier this year when I was thinking about games that I'd want to do for the 12 Days of Gaming, one of my original ideas was that we'd cover Final Fantasy VII during Day 6, and Day 7 would be focusing on the remake. But then I played the remake earlier this year, and honestly, like, the game was fun, but I'm not that big of a fan of the story and things like that, so it's kind of like a Tomb Raider 2013 situation where the game itself is fun, it's just that the story drives me crazy. So, yeah, I kind of lost interest in doing a 7 remake episode for the 12 Days of Gaming after that. And now I'm kind of sad because, like, had my original plan gone through, then we would have had that Final Fantasy VII episode on the day that Sephiroth came out in Smash. So, yeah, that didn't work out, but hopefully next year we can play a Final Fantasy game or something like that. Alright. We can do this. And boom! I probably could have done the super fiery fireball fire thing, but I didn't want to do a smash attack because the forward smash looks really, really cool. Sephiroth's animations in general are just really, really cool and things like that. No. Words cannot express how much that makes me happy to see. Like, okay, I'm a huge RPG fan, and seeing a Persona all-out attack being used on Sephiroth is just all kinds of awesome. Ow! I made it. All right. And explosion. Yee! I love this victory animation, it's so cool! Alright, next up, let's do a team match. Okay, there's a moment that I've been dreaming of forever, and it's finally gonna be possible now, so... let's go with... Battle of the Goddess. You probably see where I'm going with on this one. Team battle. Okay, so let's do that and that. Again, it's up here. Put right there. And Link. Man. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, okay, well, I probably didn't know at some point, but I rarely ever play with teams in this game, so I kind of forgot that they had the outline, in this version as well. I kind of wish that you could have the outlines available forever. In this game, because the reason why they did that was to make the characters easier to see in the 3DS version, and I kind of wish that they could do that here as well, because even though it's all HD and prettiness and things like that, it is a little hard to see the characters when you're playing in handheld mode because the screen can get small, especially when you're playing on a Switch Lite and things like that. Owie! Alright. Ah, no. And I'm trying to do the fire thingy because it looks cool. Owie! That hurt my feelings. How dare you? You're gross. Ah! Alright. We can still do this. Yay! Final smash! Alright. So, man, Link is doing really well right now. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm over there. Link hasn't died yet. That's kind of funny. Eep! Eep! Okay, there we go. Alright! Okay, I gotta have a bit more variety in my attacks right now, because... Okay, I've mostly been using the fire thingy and the up special. I gotta use the other ones a bit more, because Cloud does have kind of a counterattack, but works differently than other people. It's also pretty... Sakurai did say that this was great for defending against people who are trying to get back on the stage and things like that, so I gotta keep that in mind as well. It doesn't defend you with the attack from the back, though, so that's important! Okay, so that missed. That wasn't very pleasant. Okay. Okay. I might be a little quieter than usual so I can concentrate. Yay! It's kind of interesting how Link doesn't appear on that. Would that be the case if... Okay, I'm really curious about that now. Would that be the case if I was playing as a different character? Let's go with that, and go with that. Read the stream chat. 85 says, "Hey, how's Sephiroth? Hello, welcome to the stream." Sephiroth is really, really cool so far. He's thinking I'm getting used to, but I'm really enjoying Sephiroth. Hello, 3's Productions. Good morning. It's 4 o'clock in my time. Hooray for time zones. Alright, so... who do we want to battle against? Okay, I want Joker on my team because Joker's another one of my mains. We'll fight Hero, and I want another RPG character. Let's go. Let's go with Mewtwo because why not? Oh, wait, no, dang it. The whole point of this was to see if the thing was different if I was playing somebody else. Okay, I'm gonna back out of this round real quick. Mewtwo! He's just like, I'm not clapping with you guys. Oh, that is really, really funny. That is way too funny. Ah! Wait, why did it do the random thing? No! Back. There we go. Alright, we'll move Sephiroth right there, and we'll play as Joker. Looking good, Joker! One of the reasons why I'm excited about this is because one of the bigger criticisms of Smash 4 was that there weren't really a whole lot of new villains playable in that game. So, yeah, this game's gotten a lot better about that because we've had characters like King K. Rool, Ridley, now Sephiroth as well. This is also like the first DLC villain that we've seen in the series as well. I think that's also the case for third-party characters in general, because we haven't really seen a whole lot of villains from the third-party characters and things like that, so that's pretty interesting. I was trying to do counter right there and it didn't work. By the way, I love how the background of this tells like a story and things like that, because we've seen so many traveling stages in Smash. It's really cool to see one that tells a story. Ape! 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 Where am I? I'm on the left! Yay! I was hoping to get both of them, but one of them's okay. Here comes the pain! Okay, let's go over here. Okay, my problem right now is that I keep looking at Sephiroth because I think I'm playing as him, but I'm playing as Joker. I'm honestly surprised that, one thing that I saw a lot of people speculating was that Sephiroth was going to beat Min Min with having the largest range in the game. That doesn't seem to be the case. That's kind of surprising. Up! No! Owie! If that KOs me, I'm not going to be happy, Gator. Okay, I killed Sephiroth, but not me. That's good. Well, not good for Sephiroth. Okay, probably wasn't the best idea to have Hero as my opponent, because I really don't like fighting Hero. Man, seeing this just makes me really wish that I could do the review for Fighter Pass 2 when we do that episode on Game Bites. I won't say who's going to do it, but we talked about it, and now I die from whack! Are you kidding me? Alright, Sephiroth, you can do this. But yeah, we talked about it, and we decided that because I did the review for the first Fighter Pass, that somebody else is going to do it for the second one. I kind of wish that I was doing it now, because, well, first of all, Min Min, I absolutely love ARMS, and Min Min's my favorite character in that game, so I kind of wish I had a chance to gush about her in the video. But now, I really wish I had that chance now because of Sephiroth. Man. Oh well. Well, this gives us a chance to appreciate the background and stuff like that, because, man, this background is gorgeous. How do they make these so quickly? I know for most of the other characters, they started development on a character like right after they're done with one of them, but this is like barely 2 months after Steve from Minecraft came out, so they would have had to have had some kind of overlap in development between Sephiroth and Steve. Okay, that seems about right when it comes to Hero. Don't be close to the edge. Okay, that's good. If you're on the other side of Hero in that Final Smash went out, that would have been an instant KO. Because Hero's Final Smash has ridiculous knockback. It's kind of fitting how the Square Enix characters who are the last one standing. Alright, Sephiroth, you can do this! Kick his butt! You can do this! Yay! Okay, now I want to know if that triggered because Sephiroth was the last one standing. We'll do one more team match to see if my theory is correct. Thursday Production says it's almost 7 for me, but it'll always be morning. It's always morning. And we'll do this one, because I feel like playing as Terry right now. Alright, so one thing that I'm really excited about with, what was I going to say? I've lost my train of thought. I'm completely blanking on what I was trying to say. Oh, right. So it's not that big of a secret that I wasn't entirely excited for Minecraft to be in Smash Brothers and things like that. Since then, I've gotten used to it, and Steve is a pretty fun character, even if they're not going to be one of my mains or anything like that. It is really cool to see Minecraft in Smash, but I gotta say, based purely on first reactions, it's really exciting to just be excited for another Smash character again, because, like I said, I wasn't really that excited about Minecraft when it was first announced. Yeah, Steve, when Sephiroth, when he was first announced, I was really excited. Are you okay? Buster Wolf! Man, can you imagine trying to show this footage to somebody like 3 years ago or something like that? Like, first of all, Ridley is like one of the most highly requested Smash characters ever. But then you have Sephiroth and Terry and things like that. It's like, try showing this to somebody 3 years ago. One big reason why I really like Terry in this game is that Terry's super specials are just so satisfying to pull off. You do need to use a command input for them to work, so it takes some getting used to. But okay, this right here, this would not KO Sephiroth. That would not KO Sephiroth, because he makes the freaking solar system blow up in his game. One fire breath from a giant space dragon thing is not gonna take down Sephiroth. Okay, that's Bowser. And dodge! Ouch. Okay, I'm usually pretty good at dodging that, but it didn't work. Okay. I want to make sure that I'm the last one standing because I want to see if my theory is true. It probably isn't, though. Ah, wee! Weep! Ah, no. Okay. Bowser has one more stock. Okay, I have 2 stocks. Okay, I thought I only had 1. Okay, I don't want to spam super specials too much. I say that, but then I keep spamming specials. Hurry! Okay, let's see if we can get the timing just a little bit better. And now! Yay! Okay, that trick doesn't really work when fighting against real people because you can do the punch at any time. But when you're fighting against a CPU player, unless it's like a level 9 or something like that, I don't know if that's the case, but the CPU Bowser will always wait until the very last minute to use that punch. So, okay, so yeah, that is my theory is true. So, with Sephiroth on team battles, if you play with him, then it's always going to be his usual Final Smash. But you can get the team thingy to work if you're still alive and things like that. There's Blackson's asking, do I like anime? It depends. I don't watch a whole lot of anime shows, specifically the mindset because I feel like watching anime that day. But I have been watching the Persona 4 anime a lot lately, and I really like it. I don't know if Ruby or Avatar Last Airbender count, but I count those, so yeah, those ones are pretty fun. Alright, so let's play a little bit of classic mode. Hello, Zatu the God. I haven't done Steve's route yet. The Chosen One, Sephiroth route. Let's go, Eevee and Pikachu. Alright, let's go with a 4 difficulty. I usually would go with 5, but again, this is the first time I'm ever playing the Sephiroth, so I will probably lose horribly. So basically the thing with Sephiroth's classic mode route is that he's going to be fighting all the bosses in this game, so that's pretty cool. We have Rathalos from Monster Hunter. I don't know much about Monster Hunter, but I think this is an important character. I know some people were like absolutely convinced that a Monster Hunter will be playable in Smash, but I think this is probably like the better representation of that series, because Monster Hunter is more known for the monsters rather than like the actual playable characters themselves and things like that. So I think this is probably like the best way you could have represented that series in Smash. Alright, and there. Alright, it's... Dude, that didn't work at all. We have a Deku Nut right here we can use. Okay, you're in the background, so... Okay, you're gonna charge at me now, and you didn't do that. I know. Okay, there we go. Yay, we did it! That was totally flawless. That was the perfect victory. Can we just appreciate Sephiroth's walking animation? Because he just looks so epic. Oh no! That hurt my feelings and the rest of my body too. Man, that up tilt is really powerful. That does a lot of damage. Holy wow. And new button mash, button mash, button mash! Yay! We stabbed a robot. That would have been the perfect shot if it weren't for that stupid debris. That would have been the perfect shot. Oh well. Alright, so this right here, I want to bring up something interesting. Well, actually, it would probably make more sense when the character is a bit more centered in screen. But now we have marks. This background is gorgeous. Why can't this be like a regular stage? I want to battle on the stage so badly, but it's only available when you fight marks. Hey! That could have been a perfect victory. Button mash! Yay! That was not hard at all. Yay! Exclamation point! Alright, so this right here, I want to bring up something particularly interesting, is that I mentioned this during the Smash roster gaming gallery video thing. We can see female Corrin right here, and the reason why I want to bring that up is because even though the male Corrin is usually the default skin for Corrin in this game, the female one seems to be given the more attention because she appears on the classic mode banner and is seen in more trailers and things like that. So that's something that's pretty interesting. You kind of see the same thing with Byleth as well, but even with all that, female Byleth isn't getting an amiibo, which really makes me mad. But let's not get into that. This is a happy day. We're playing as Sephiroth in Smash, and we're fighting Dracula from Castlevania. And that is not a sentence that should be possible, but it is, and it's awesome. Okay, I'm getting concerned because we're not even on the tough part of this Dracula battle yet. That did a lot of damage. Wow. I feel like that's gonna be the catchphrase this video. That did a lot of damage. Wow. Okay, so his up tilt looks like it does insane damage, but the actual hitbox itself doesn't seem like it's that great. So that's pretty interesting. Agent 335 says, it feels weird seeing him fight Dracula. It totally is! How is it possible that Sephiroth is fighting Dracula? And... hello, Cookie Monster Drac. That's a lot of damage. And this right here, Sephiroth fighting Ganon. This makes me so happy. The Legend of Zelda is my favorite series of all time, but I love Final Fantasy VII as well. And this is the form of Ganon from Ocarina of Time. This just blows my mind. This is so incredible. Oh man, this makes me so happy. This makes me so happy. Alright, one more of those will probably be enough, except not, except it kind of is. Owie! Man, you know what? I gotta say, the way they've treated Final Fantasy VII on Switch in particular is mind-blowing. Because first of all, we can play Final Fantasy VII on Switch, which I believe is the first time that we can play that game on a Nintendo console. But not just that, there's a physical version of Final Fantasy VII available as well, so Final Fantasy VII is on a cartridge now. Final Fantasy VII on a cartridge. That should not be possible. Because when it first came out on PlayStation, the reason it was a PlayStation game was specifically because of cartridges. The cartridges of the Nintendo 64 limitations just made it impossible to make Final Fantasy VII on a Nintendo 64 cartridge. So that's the reason why they went with PlayStation, and it's been known as a PlayStation series ever since. But Final Fantasy VII is on a cartridge on Switch. It's just so amusing. So I rarely fight Giga Bowser ever, so I'm not nearly as familiar with his moves as I am with somebody like Ganon or Master Hand or Crazy Hand or anyone like that. Eep! 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 Ah! Ah! Mommy, tell him to stop! Yay, we did it! Game! Exclamation point! I love all of these characters on this picture. It's just so pretty. I really wish the DLC characters could be added to this too, but I understand why they couldn't. But like, we have Shulk and Palutena and Zelda, and it's just so cool. Bonus game. Okay, how well is Sephiroth going to do on this? I don't know the answer to that. Alright, so because it looks like the stream chat's a bit more active now than it was towards the beginning of the stream, what I'd like to do in a moment, how do I get out? Okay, there we go. So what I like to do in a moment after we're done with classic mode is I'd like to play a few more rounds with Sephiroth, but I'd like you guys to pick opponents for me, because I think that'd be really cool. Those things break? Huh. Cool. Alright, so these last couple gemstones are a little weird to get. You basically... Well, I completely messed that up, so that didn't work. What was I going to say a moment ago? I don't remember, so we're going to switch topics. Master Hand and Crazy Hand. Okay, I need to be quiet so we can listen to the music. I'm going to be my microphone and I'm going to turn on my TV so I can listen to the music for a moment. I lost, but I'm gonna keep listening to the music, so I'm gonna mute the microphone again. I totally forgot that you can keep playing without it having to back out of it and restart the fight. Take note, Smash Bros. 4, that was the dumbest thing ever. Oh, man. I would have been just perfectly content if they had only had One Winged Angel in this game when Sephiroth came to Smash, but man, they had so much more Final Fantasy music, and that makes me happy. It does seem like it all comes from Final Fantasy 7, which that part does kind of bum me out, because it would have been great to have seen music from the other games as well. Like, I would have absolutely loved to have had like the music from Final Fantasy 10, because that would have been pretty cool. But it seems like it's mostly from Final Fantasy 7, which is perfectly okay. Alright, so with all that taken care of, yay! I found a spirit that's not Cloud. Does Sephiroth have a spirit board, or I don't know the answer to that. I'm gonna look at the spirit board. But maybe if it does, maybe it only appears when the day that the actual DLC comes out. It doesn't look like it. Huh. Well, maybe it'll be available when the actual release date happens. So we're gonna play for a little bit. If anybody's still in the stream chat, how about we do a thing where you suggest who I can fight against? I'll be playing as Sephiroth for all of these, unless you are asking me nicely or something like that. And let's fight in the Minecraft world. Why not? Three's Production says this would make a good poster. Yeah, pretty much anything on the classic mode thing would make a great poster. 235 says, is this me or did the hands get new moves? It feels like that, honestly. I've spent so much time in Smash 4 that it still feels weird seeing the different moves in this game. And we'll fight Enderman. Alright. Xbox victory, eat a bear, lemon tea. Xbox victory, eat a bear, lemon tea. Sephiroth. That's probably like my favorite misheard lyric that I've ever seen from that. And yeah, this is so fun. Alright, let's secure that. Owie, that hurt my feelings and the rest of my body. I already said that joke during the stream. So I'm not quite sure how much longer we'll be going in the stream. I was thinking about playing a little bit of Final Fantasy VII during the stream, but I'm not quite sure if I'll do that. I'm not sure, because this is a Smash focus stream and things like that. But like I said earlier, if I could see the future, I definitely would have had Final Fantasy VII during this year's lineup, and I was going to, but then I changed my mind because I'm a dummy. Also, I'm getting hungry, so it might be a good idea to eat something in a bit. How is this possible? How is this possible? This is amazing. I'm not even that big of a fan of Minecraft or anything like that, but just seeing this is incredible. Oh, that's so cute! Okay, let's see if we can get a good picture of this. It looks like Sephiroth is a therapist. Oh, that's really cute. Okay, I'll post this to Twitter or something a little bit later, but that's really, really amusing. Yay! And neighbors are playing music, so yeah, we're definitely in the stream fairly soon. Man, that music is really loud. I hope you don't hear it on the microphone or anything like that. Alright, so let's take care of you. How did you recover from that? Oh! Yay! That was cool! I did the thingy! I did the thingy and it was awesome! Yay! Man, the meteor effect on Sephiroth's down air, Sakurai made a point to explain this, was that it sends you flying downwards, but it also has a meteor effect, so it's only really useful if you can stay on a ledge too, but your opponent can't. But then I pulled it off and it was cool! Age of the Reverse stage, Sephiroth stage, and random stage. Character Sephiroth versus Captain Falcon and Samus. Alright, we can do that. Let's do that. And... Man, their music is really, really loud. Holy wow. I really hope you can't hear that on the microphone. Ah, our teammate is Snake! Ah, this is so cute! Oh man, this is so cool! This makes me happy! Man, I'm just so happy right now in general, because, like, man, any day where a really cool character in Smash appears is automatically a great day. Oh man, okay. Like, I've loved the past couple Smash characters already. Like, I don't think I've been this excited for a Smash character since, like, probably Banjo-Kazooie. Like, I was really, really excited for Byleth and Min-Min when they were announced. Because I love those characters, and I love ARMS, I love Fire Emblem Three Houses, those games are great. Terry was one of those characters where I wasn't excited at first, but once I played him, I realized, oh, this character is actually really, really cool. But that first reaction when he was announced, I was like, okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this. And the same thing with Steve as well, because like I said earlier, I'm not that big of a fan of Minecraft and things like that. And like, it is a great game, but I personally didn't grow up on it. But like, Banjo-Kazooie was one of those just everybody loved when Banjo-Kazooie was announced. I don't know anybody who wasn't. And it's the same thing with Sephiroth as well. Oh no! Okay, I thought I was Snake for a moment because the colors looked similar and things like that. Owie! No, that hurt. All right. Okay, so I was hoping to trap both of them in there, but the hitbox of the Final Smash is taking a bit getting used to, because the animation looks very similar to the animation looks very similar to Hero, so I keep thinking the range is similar to that, but that's not the case. First of all, the range itself is lower, but also, especially with aiming higher and things like that. This is why I usually stream at nighttime, because there's a lot of background noise, and I apologize for that. Are we? Okay, let's KO you. Okay, Captain Falcon is down. So I'm not quite sure what triggers the side special. Well, it looks like it triggered right there, so that's pretty cool. But it looks like the character has to be pretty much right on top of the fighter for it to work. So it's probably like Mewtwo's Vision thingy, where when Mewtwo does that one attack, it makes the character dizzy. Alright. You can do this, Snake. I believe in you. Why didn't you get behind Samus right there? Oh, no. Alright, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Yay! Alright, so we'll play one last match during this stream, and then we'll call it quits for the night. Alright, so One Winged Angel, then what'll be a good stage to fight on? And what would be a good stage? What would be a good stage? I'm trying to think of a good stage we can fight on. Let's go with... Why not? Probably could have seen that one coming, but yeah, oh well. And we'll have Sephiroth fight Ganondorf. So how's everybody in the stream chat doing? Are you having a nice night, or a day, or whatever time frame it is? Wait. It's still set to team, but it's a one-on-one match, so we still have the character outlines. So, a lot of people in the stream chat, what of the words? So what 3 characters do you want in Smash? Because there's 3 more characters left for Fighter Pass 2. So I already mentioned mine earlier with Lara Croft and Champion Zelda, and I don't know who the 3rd one could be. Maybe like Shantae or something like that. Something along those lines. But yeah, who do you want as the last 3 characters? I should have known. I should have known. Okay, so yeah, I was trying to do a smash attack right there because Sephiroth gets super armor during smash attacks when the wing is out. But I was thinking that was going to work against the Warlock Punch, but it didn't work, and because the smash attack ended before the punch actually happened. Alright. Okay, so we don't have to be super close to them. Oh, okay, so the projectile actually triggers after you release the button. Owie! Owie! That was a good combo, wow. That barely missed! That was so cool! I was hoping the debris right there would throw him off, but it didn't do anything. Alright. Phew! You jumped over it! You're not allowed to jump over it. You're supposed to be destroyed and stuff like that. And now I'm destroyed. That's just rude. Owie. Owie. Alright. One more stock. We can do this. We can do this. I believe in us. So I gotta say, one thing I really like about this game is they made Ganondorf good. Like, Ganondorf has notoriously been really awful in Smash. Like, I believe he was the lowest character on the tier list for, like, Brawl and Smash 4. So, seeing a good Ganondorf in Smash is kind of interesting. No! 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 Ah, that was a good move. That was a good move, except I didn't do it, so it sucked. Oh boy. Alright, let's read the stream chat. There's Blackson says, I'm doing alright, doing a bit of painting. Oh, yay! Hope your painting goes well. Painting is a really... Like, I'm not good at painting at all, so I really respect people who can do that, so... Yeah, I was saying... There's Brexton says one of these characters getting in, but you also want Jesse from Jesse, Go from MJ, and Aang from Avatar. 3 characters, Age and 335 once. Dixie Kong, Dark Link, and Grade. That'd be pretty cool. Let's go with this one, and the other one will be that one. Surprise, surprise. Alright, I'm gonna rematch Ganondorf because I think we can beat him if I was good at this video game, but I'm not good at video games. Alright, so this will be the real last match. I probably could have gone with the Zelda stage, but I felt like doing this one because I wanted to listen to the WarioWare music. And my neighbors are playing music really loud, that's why I stream during the evening. Alright, Sephiroth's projectiles are pretty great, but the startup is a little slow, so that's one thing I gotta keep in mind. Alright, we defeated you. That's pretty sweet. Ah, wait! That's exactly what happened last time, too. I tried to be fancy and keep him off the stage, but then he did the thing where he did the joking attack, and that sent me flying, ricocheting against the wall, and that made him just go barely upwards. Enough for him to go back up, but because I ricocheted off the wall, it KO'd me, which isn't exactly the most pleasant experience in the world. But what is the most pleasant experience in the world is blowing up the solar system. That's like the most unnecessarily epic Final Smash ever, and anything that's unnecessarily epic is automatically awesome in my book. And we did it! Yay! Sorry I had to turn off the microphone for a moment. There was a lot of background noise, so yeah, I'm thinking to call it quits for the stream right now. So yeah, this has been really fun. I'm just so excited about Sephiroth being in Smash now. This is honestly so exciting. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching this very random and very last minute stream. So thank you all so much for watching. The 12 Days of Gaming 2020 will continue on the channel. Breath of the Wild will return in January, and that's going to be pretty fun. So thank you all so much for watching tonight's stream, and until next time, leave the gear to you. Oh yeah.